First of all, miracles do happen to those who believe in them, and they also happen to people who think they don't believe in them. From my experience. Not exactly sure at this part of my journey where I'm going. I have an idea of where I'm headed. I think things are tough for everybody right now. Maybe even those that are, materialistic, like those that are set in the 3D and have the things they need. I think even those people right now, when it comes to emotions and stuff like that, even they're having a bit of a go, but who knows? Not exactly sure what is to come. Doing the best I can to keep my frequency high. We're all made up of energy, so we all resonate at a certain frequency. And even the earth itself. And from what I see, when I'm resonating a positive, energetic level, positive energy equals material stability and abundance. Because there's people out there that you meet and they could be going through the worst situation in their life or something like that, and yet they're nice and calm, and you're like, well, how is that person not freaking out? Well, they've come to a point in their life where they've literally mastered their emotions. They realize that, one, when you react emotionally, especially in the negative sense, doesn't help the situation any. It doesn't allow your mind to be clear so that you can make proper decisions based off of what the situation you're in, and having a clear perspective of things allows you to come up with solutions much quicker rather than being in a state of panic or fear or chaos or anything like that. So you come across people that are really calm. I really admire people like that because it takes a lot of self-discipline. And to start off with that, and my personal journey, starting off with that was the realization of my self-worth and my value, all my talents, my capabilities, my skills, my gifts, everything that I was born with, everything that is my birthright. That is my value. That's my worth. That's what I should be holding above all else, and respecting myself for that, for the fact that I am worthy, I am valuable, and I have worth in this world, in this 3D thing we call world. And no matter who agrees with me, as long as I see that in myself, that's literally the most important thing. And so that's where I began. And then getting a hold of my emotions and working myself through those and healing any trauma from the past has literally allowed me to react differently to situations now. So whatever lies ahead for me, even if it's, going to be difficult, and I'm gonna say that it's only as difficult as I make it. Whatever lessons I've yet to learn, still, because, we may be able to teach other people or share things with other people, but we're still learning. What is it? A forever student, but also a teacher. So, reacting out of a negative emotion is not going to help. Never has for me, anyway. It just kind of makes it worse. Thank you. But, positive spiritual balance and stability equals material 3D balance and stability and abundance. The universe is abundant, therefore we're all abundant. And literally anything we think we need, we already have it. The material stuff isn't necessarily what we need. I mean, water, some food, some shelter, and a clear conscience is pretty important. Using my gifts and my abilities, like right now I'm painting, I've got a bunch of these, and they were free, and I just kept loading them up in my trunk of my car, and then I'm gonna paint them and make them like tables, like side tables. I'm gonna paint whatever I want to paint on them. I've got a bunch of my artwork already ready to go to sell, and I'm gonna trust that my art sells itself because I'm freaking amazing. And there is no need to doubt myself, no matter what I've been through or what anybody said to me to bring me down, because I understand that those individuals needed to do their own healing, needed to go on their own journey, and I no longer take it personally. I used to take it personally, but not anymore, because there's no point in taking somebody else's pain personally. Sure, I don't have to subject myself to it. I can walk away. That's one thing I've learned. Instead of a decade's worth of lessons having to be learned in 1 year, I learned so much by understanding the fact that I needed to learn lessons in the situations, even the most uncomfortable ones, in order to get anywhere, in order to progress. And so I took the experience I learned in 10 years, and I applied it to 1 year. And then when the situation became to the point where I really, didn't need to subject myself to something, I walked away. And I'm okay with that decision. I am. No matter what comes ahead, what I gotta deal with, I'm okay with that decision, because my mental health and my spiritual health and just my well-being overall, which equals my physical health, when you think about it, it's more important than money. It's far more important than money. Yes, right now, currently, the way we're living in this society, in this system, in this matrix, in this 3D world we're living in, yeah, sure, money is running things right now, but things are changing. We'll see how long that lasts. We'll see how it fares. because there are much more important things. And I think a lot of people are starting to wake up to that and realize that. And it's not equally distributed. And I think a lot of people that are suffering, a lot of it's based off their trauma. A lot of it's based off the fact that they didn't know how to manage their emotions, and they didn't know how to cope. And many people turn to many different things to cope. And it's like a comfort, just like a blanket or a teddy bear or a soother or whatever. When we're young, when we become adults and we have certain things that are unhealed, we turn to certain things as comfort. And then we become reliant on them because it brings us that comfort, instead of finding the root cause of the problem or getting right to it. Because not everybody is given the opportunity or the tools or the knowledge. You know, they're not taught the knowledge. But nowadays, everything's, when it comes to information, at the touch of a phone, just typing it in, or a keyboard or whatever at, a public place that gives access to that. And not everybody believes that they have the willpower to do so, to help themselves. But I believe they do. I believe each and every single person has the ability to help themselves and heal themselves and learn about themselves and heal their trauma and pain. And eventually this world's going to get to a point where it doesn't have a choice, and everybody's going to be on the same, eventually get to the same level of understanding when it comes to how important emotions and vibrations and frequencies and spirituality really is. I hope I'm still here for that. I hope I still get to witness, because I have witnessed so much so far.